Oh, 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 keep cutting to it. Why do they keep cutting to it? Are any of you guys aware of that Markiplier song where he's singing about outer space? Oh, that's so cool. That song has been on my mind and it won't escape. I have been singing it kind of like non-stop and humming it to myself even while I've been at work. Don't listen to that song if you don't want to slowly lose your sanity. That was really random and has nothing to do with what I'm going to be watching today. The movie that I'm going to be viewing is 28 Days Later. With the new movie 28 Years Later, I've thought about giving it a watch. I do know a few things that happen in 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. I think that there's a scene in this movie where a guy is running through a field being chased by zombies. Maybe that's in the second movie, but I do know in the second movie that like the father's character kisses his wife who's infected and then he becomes infected and then France and the rest of Europe ends up being overrun. But that's about it. I mean, those are two pretty major plot points. But I think I watched a movie review of this, and this was years ago, long before I even thought about starting the channel. Yeah, I guess I had those moments spoiled, but I don't think it should take away from like the whole movie or movies that I'm going to react into. I'm going to react to 28 Weeks Later as well. Nothing more to say. Let's get into this. Oh boy, this is distressing. I wonder if this is real footage or is all of it real footage? Because I'm pretty sure at least some of it is real. Oh, also the guy in the beginning of this movie wakes up in the hospital. It's kind of like the beginning of The Walking Dead, which I have not seen all of. Oh, that's immoral. This looks like a twisted science experiment. Right, it was an animal virus too. It's like the zombies aren't really zombies. They're more just infected people. Because they're technically not dead, right? They just have like a rabies-like virus. Jeez, nobody uses TVs like that anymore. Oh, they're gonna release the monkeys too. They're like an animal activist, animal rights group. Oh, they've been caught.
Infected with what?
In order to cure, you must first understand.
Infected with what?
Oh boy.
Rage.
Rage flu, rage virus.
What the? Stop! Stop! You've no idea!
Oh, you're dead. Oh, that is gross. I kind of like how low budget this feels. That didn't feel like a movie with a high production value right there. At least the intro didn't. I hope that didn't come off as like being insulting. I really wasn't trying to be. It was a compliment to its quality, actually. And okay, well, why is he totally naked? He doesn't even have like the hospital gown on. Oh, he has to unplug that. Oh, ew, 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 ew. They didn't even make a big deal about it. It's just me being squeamish. Put some clothes on, my guy. Acting like he actually had the opportunity to put clothes on. He just woke up from a coma.
Hello?
My thing is, why is there no blood? Or even if people evacuated the hospital, you would think there'd at least be a body of some kind there, right? A corpse? Someone else who's knocked out along with him? So this guy's in London. I don't know if there's a direct connection to the second movie that takes place in France. Do they speak French in the next movie? Is it subtitled? How is there just nobody there? This is like some real Twilight Zone stuff. If I was in his shoes, I would think I entered the Twilight Zone. How much was the budget just for like emptying these streets and cutting off roads so that these streets could be empty? While watching movies now, I can't help but like question those things, because if something's like I have a better sense for like the price of animation since that's what I do. But when it comes to live action, I'm not as certain about the ins and outs of it. Oh God, mommy and daddy. I thought I saw two corpses drawn in that picture. Oh, the end is extremely effing nigh. I thought that was a C. I thought that was N-I-C-H. That's why I was like, what? I was like, niche. Oh no, it was a mass side. No. At least that's what I think it is.
Hello?
Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oh god. Oh no. Wait, what's whipping in front of him?
Over here! Come on!
Oh, so they're trying to help him.
Man walks into a bar with a giraffe. They just get pissed. The giraffe falls over. The man goes to leave, and barman says, "Oi, you can't leave that lion there." He says, "No, it's not a lion. It's a giraffe."
I kind of tuned out for a minute. I didn't pay attention to that little weird, quirky story.
The day before the TV and radio stopped broadcasting, there were reports of infection in Paris and New York. We didn't hear anything more after that.
Didn't it start to spread across all of Europe only in the second movie, though? I thought, like in Train to Busan, the infection was contained to just one location, just one country, and then it spread. Or, well, in Train to Busan it didn't spread, but I'm talking about in this. It spread globally only after the first movie. I imagine for the rest of this movie, there are going to be a lot of close-up shots, so that way you can, like, kind of limit the budget, because shots where you had to zoom out are definitely going to be more costly. Because when did this movie come out? Early 2000s? I imagine that nowadays it'd be easier to fake the emptiness of the city, whereas beforehand, I don't think graphics were that. I mean, they were decent, but they weren't good enough to, like, really be convincing. If they tried to, like, I don't know, make a CGI city or kind of use like I forget what they're called, but even in the Batman, when Batman and Gordon or even Catwoman were standing on that rooftop, they used these giant plates to make the backgrounds look like they were expanding into the distance. Pretty sure they didn't have that back then. Wait, why is the guy's mouth up in the corner? Is that an error? That looks more like an error than a reflection. Oh, never mind, it is a reflection. Or is it a reflection? Or, I can't tell what that was. Oh no, zombie's gonna notice that. Oh! How'd they come up from the top? Okay. All right. Wow. What is that hairstyle? Oh, you were bitten. Okay, when I saw his arm cut off, I thought she was going to stop there and she just kept going. I thought it was going to be like a Left 4 Dead thing with Lee. Like how Lee in the video games had his arm hacked off and that stopped the infection. But I guess considering how quickly this rage virus spreads, that wouldn't have helped.
Have you got any plans, Jim? Do you want us to find a cure and save the world, or just fall in love and fuck?
Hey, that's not a bad plan either.
Staying alive is...
My thing is though, she's talking really loud.
Got a headache.
Dad?
You guys are talking really loud. I know you're not in the world of A Quiet Place, but jeez, lower your voices.
Quiet! That's infected.
Quiet as you're talking at the top of your lungs. What the heck?
So, this is great. It's just great.
These two are a bit too nonchalant, considering the state that the world is in, or at least Britain. So this is suspicious. Don't drink that.
No, it isn't much, but
They're gonna be cannibals. Don't drink it. There's a reason why he let them in so willingly. They're gonna be cannibals.
we have a spare room.
I feel really bad if I end up misjudging them. They could be like the two kindest people in the world, and I'm just like, they're cannibals.
So what do you make of them?
Well, they're desperate. Probably need us more than we need them.
Are you sure about that? I don't know.
Good people.
They probably ate them all.
You should be more concerned about whether they're going to slow you down.
Right, because if they slowed you down
I'd leave them behind.
in a heartbeat,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Then you're going to wind up getting yourself killed.
That's always a moral dilemma in an apocalyptic film. Whoa. Where'd they get all these buckets from? Just throughout their building, I guess?
Needing rain so badly. Not in fucking England.
No, right, in England it's not raining. I watch Premier League matches and like every other game it's raining.
And we'll never be safe in the cities. The soldiers could keep us safe.
She just talks like this. I think we need each other. Isn't that true? Like, Jesus, put some emotion into your acting.
So you know what you think.
Well, it's the most direct route to the other side of the river.
No. Then we should take the indirect route, the one that's in broad daylight and that's not underground.
Let's just get it done.
Yeah, I'm actually with him on that. Because it's not just about the tunnel being dark, but it's also that you're confined to a limited space.
Hold on!
Really? No way that little London taxi's getting over all that. Oh, I thought the rage virus causes the infected host to just keep running. Like, I thought they would continue running after the car for as long as they could see it and hear it.
Let's shop.
This is kind of weird. Why is the grocery store still so full? I get there was an evacuation that happened, but you would think.
I'm thinking you can eat that raw.
I think I can eat that raw. Better be careful. His father and daughter are grabbing all the ingredients they need to cook you guys. I gotta chill. At this point, I feel like we would have known that they're cannibals. Whoa. Why do the flowers look like that? Is that a finger sticking out of...
I would like taste of vitamin C.
It's like the apocalypse is going on and they're having like this paradise and this like paradisiacal scenery.
I was wrong when I said that staying alive is as good as it gets.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Was it?
You stole my thought.
Sorry.
It's this forced romance again, man. Why can a male and female character just not be friends and just have that be it? Especially when they just met. Granted, I mean, it was just a kiss on the cheek. That doesn't mean she's like in love with him, but... Because like I said in my last video, I had a friend kiss me on the cheek before. I guess the fact that it's in a movie, it kind of just... It's a movie. Like, if it doesn't have to happen, it doesn't have to happen.
2 each. No, not for me, thanks.
Can I, Dad? Please?
No.
I can't sleep.
Come on, Frank. Let her live a little.
Give her half of one.
How is your comment regarding taking sleeping pills living a little? It's not living a little. You're taking sleeping pills, bro.
You're having a bad dream, that's all.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, something's gonna have to happen to tear this group apart. These people just don't care about making noise. In the middle, out in the open, you decide to make as much noise as possible. Make it make sense.
Our location is the 42nd blockade, the M602 20...
Maybe the place that they're going to has cannibals, and the message that they're following was produced by people with ulterior motives. Because you know how in apocalypse movies, there's always like the main threat, which is the monster themselves, but there's also a threat just below that, or arguably above that, which are other people. They could come in the form of some kind of wacky cult, cannibals, usually one of those two things.
42nd blockade. This is it.
They've been overrun. They wouldn't have been able to drive up so easily if that wasn't the case. Come on, guys, be smart. By now you haven't seen anyone. Make the assumption, make the obvious assumption.
I don't like this. I think we should go.
No!
Look, I think the dad's character's cool, but he's a bit too stubborn. And they're all being so loud. They would have died in like the first minute of A Quiet Place.
Nothing. Can't believe it.
Frank.
We have to go.
Yeah.
Go fucking where?
It's like he just baited her into saying that. And for what? Oh, doesn't the blood drop into his eye here? I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Yeah. Oh, that just, ugh. It's gross.
Dad, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, sweetheart.
Hannah, I love you very much.
What?
Keep away from me. Stay where you are.
Dad?
Away from me! Away from me! Jim! Jim, he's infected! No! Jim, kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen just before it happened, and it was still tragic.
Well, we've got beds with clean sheets and a boiler that produces hot water, so you can all have a shower. You look like you need one.
Damn. He's saying you guys look like you stank. I don't have to keep seeing this guy naked. Wow, that's not cool.
How's she doing?
Well, she's lost her dad, Jim. That's how she is.
Yeah, she lost her dad, but she looks emotionless.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Don't do that.
I don't want her to have to cope. I want her to be okay.
Oh my god, why does... there's no reason for such... Dude, I hate forced romance. There's certain things in movies that just trigger me, and forced romance is one of them. I shouldn't say trigger. That makes it sound like really extreme. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But it's just annoying.
What are you cooking, Jones?
Surprise, sir.
I can't wait.
He really doesn't need to have that dress on.
And lastly, meet Mela. Mela? Jim. Jim. Mela. Mitchell managed to knock him out cold and we got a chain round his neck. The idea was to learn something about infection. Have him teach me. And eventually he'll tell me how long the infected take to starve to death.
Yeah, I guess it is smart to keep one around for that, for observation's sake. So he's gonna be let loose. That chain's gonna break. What's interesting is that that gesture that the infected man was making was kind of like a help me gesture. Kind of shows that there's their human side is still remaining. Like I said, these aren't I'm pretty certain that these aren't zombies, just people who are infected with something that's basically rabies.
James, did you notice while cooking that these eggs are off?
I thought the salt might cover the taste, sir.
Get rid of it.
Are they gonna kill him just for that? Why is he so nervous?
You know, man has only been around for a few blinks of an eye. So if the infection wipes us all out, that is a return to normality.
My man's a philosopher. Jim and Selena should consider themselves as like the luckiest people in this apocalypse. They've had 2 groups of people take them in. Granted, I feel like this group of soldiers aren't genuine. Don't tell me that those alarms are actually blaring. Are those actual alarms blaring? Why would they do that? I hope those alarms are just non-diegetic sounds. Because if those alarms are actually blaring, that would be kind of stupid of the soldiers.
Clear. Yeah, clear.
Why is everyone in this apocalypse having so much fun?
You want to get your hands on a really big shot? Well, you just come and see me. How about right now? Oh, you easy, Tiger. You don't want to go picking a fight with me, son.
Sergeant Farrell!
There's always got to be like that one dickhead.
8 days ago, I found Jones with his gun in his mouth. He said he was going to kill himself because there was no future. What could I say to him? We fight off the infected or we wait until they starve to death, and then what? What do 9 men do except wait to die themselves? I moved us from the blockade, I set the radio broadcasting, and I promised them women. Because women mean a future.
Oh, God.
Where is it, Jim?
We have to go.
Jim,
No time! Come on!
He's not going to let you guys go. Oh, that's the best acting this girl has done all movie.
I'm going to have the black one, and I'm going to make her squeal.
Oh, I'm gonna have the. This guy's insane. I want this guy to get infected so badly, you have no idea. Especially because the infection isn't like, from my understanding, the person is still mentally there, you know, but physically they can't control themselves, which you could argue is worse than death because you're just walking around unable to control your own body.
I'm going to enjoy this. You stupid! doing? What, you want to see me do? Where's he gone? F this.
Oh, he lost me too. I didn't even notice that was him.
Now, the first thing we're going to do is make you look a little more presentable. It so happens that the lady of the house has an extensive wardrobe.
You can't do it to Hannah.
Go to the master bedroom. Pick out a wise selection.
But what's so weird about their plan is, I mean, again, their plan's really messed up, obviously. I'm just saying, like, it's not serving you any purpose right now. Like, how is this gonna benefit you now? Wouldn't it make more sense for most of the infected to be eliminated before you tried to forcefully repopulate? Oh, that just sounds terrible. That guy looked like a mole rat.
Eat these. Eat these. Are you trying to kill me? No, sweetheart. I'm making you not care. Okay.
I'm trying to make you not care. Oh, it's a fantastic line to write, but it's, oh, God, it just makes you feel terrible. They love to use that kind of like motif where just a blur passes by the screen. Since when did Jim become the master of stealth? Ooh, ow. Like, how is a former newspaper boy, right? Wasn't he delivering papers before? How is he outsmarting military ops? Wait, was that an infected? And why are they naked? That just wasn't necessary. Yep, he's gonna free him. It's almost like the zombie said thank you.
Sound like a claymore to me. All right. I'll go and hit the floods to take a bushes.
I actually turned around just now because in the movie there were like these creaking noises playing, and I thought that that was going on in my actual house. My house is pretty old, so...
I don't think they are coming back. I think they've been killed.
Wow. Finally her emotionlessness is coming in handy. Is emotionlessness even a word? Whoa!
We're gonna get out of here. Stay with that, Hannah.
Oi!
You going, eh?
Where are you going, eh?
Get after him! You two! In the house! Move!
Don't you realize what's going on in the house? Why would you want to go back in? It's interesting, the zombies are like sort of intelligent. Oh, he's gonna die. Once the zombies pop. Oh. I think she's gonna die. Oh. And Jim is a parkour expert. It's kind of cool that they're trying to make him out to be kind of like an infected person himself. Oh, keep cutting to it. Why do they keep cutting to it? Oh, I get it. He's supposed to be an infected person. Well, supposed to be acting like one. He's not infected, girl. Why would you walk towards her like that? First of all, again, with the kissing, but God, he had blood all on his mouth and stuff.
Hannah, it's okay.
But I thought he was biting you.
Kissing her. You stoned?
This girl is, even if you're stoned, even if you're high, how do you not recognize that as being kissing?
You killed all my boys.
Wait.
Okay, Jim's done. There's no way he's still alive. What is Hannah about to do? Okay, Hannah. Those semi-reckless driving skills came in handy.
The gates are locked! You do it!
Is that how it ends? How did he survive a gunshot to the stomach?
Go.
And they're putting out an SOS sign.
Do you think he saw us this time?
That's how it ends. What I found pretty interesting about that movie is just how many scenes there were where the characters kind of felt and looked like they were in paradise. There were a lot of characters who were far too casual about the fact that they were in a zombie apocalypse. You would never have thought that they actually felt any fear regarding the circumstances that they found themselves in, but I guess it kind of added to the movie. It lessened the tension at certain moments, but because of that, the moments in which the zombies actually showed up caused tension to feel even higher than it may have felt if there was like a constant sense of like dread, you know? And surprisingly, not as many zombie encounters as you would expect in a zombie movie, but to me, that's pretty cool. Less is more, right? I'm pretty certain 28 Weeks Later does everything that this movie does and more and better. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like and please subscribe if you want to be notified as to whenever I post in the future. Make sure to leave your thoughts about 28 Days Later in the comment section below, assuming you've seen it. Let me know too what movies that you think I should watch in the future and let me know why. You can drop that in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, you can check out one of my other videos here or here. I'll see you guys soon.